Super Mario Odyssey has 17 unique kingdoms. I'm Potato Sensei. Let's do a ranking of them. Number 17 goes to the dark side of the Moon Kingdom. This kingdom had basically old levels and old boss fights just made harder. It wasn't that exciting, but it was alright. That's why it takes the number 17 spot. The darker side of the moon only had one major task. It was fun, but very hard. The heart-to-heart at the end with Mario and Cappy was very touching. After you do the main challenge in the kingdom, there is basically nothing to do. That's why it's so low on the list. Number 15 goes to the Cloud Kingdom. It did have a very fun and action-packed boss fight with some incredible cutscenes, but after you finish that, there's not much to do. The beauty of the kingdom did bring it past the dark side and darker side of the Moon Kingdom. I think that the kingdom wasn't meant to have that much to do just as a quick boss fight. I think that it still takes the number 15 spot. The Lost Kingdom takes the number 14 spot because it did have a really cool new capture, but it didn't really have a big impact on the story or plotline. I did think that it was pretty creative and the music was just spectacular. The main task in the kingdom where you have to save Cappy from the bird, but you cannot use Cappy. I thought that was pretty creative and a fun way to bring some interest into the kingdom. But it didn't level up to the greatness of the other kingdoms in the game. It was very interesting though. Next, taking the number 13 spot, we have the Snow Kingdom. It was a pretty cool kingdom, right? I'm sorry. The kingdom excelled in making a great atmosphere. The music added to the Christmas feel to it, and the goal was pretty cool where you had to help keep the cake away from Bowser for the wedding. There wasn't much on the surface. The start was cool with the snowstorm, but after that there wasn't much to do on the surface. The race where you capture one of the snow people, I don't know their names, and you race against each other, it was pretty fun and pretty creative. That's why it takes the number 13 spot. Even though the Ruined Kingdom is on the number 12 spot, it does hold a very special place in my heart, and that's why it beat the Snow Kingdom, because the Snow Kingdom was pretty good, and it beat that, so it's gotta be pretty special. The Ruined Kingdom, it did have a very cool boss fight, which was very entertaining, but the main point of focus is the mystery and dark music. It talks about in the pamphlet about it, how the people there were trying to harness lightning, but somehow I guess it all went downhill from there. You can see cracks in the architecture, and the dark music kind of tells a story, almost if the dragon destroyed the inhabitants of the area, or I don't really know, it doesn't give us that much information. So the swords in the ground can lead to lots of theories, and I would love to see this in Super Mario Odyssey too. This would be a great kingdom, and I would love to see Nintendo expand on it. The number 11 11th spot goes to the Cap Kingdom. This is the first kingdom that you can actually play in, and the kingdom where you meet Cappy, your best friend in the game. The kingdom provides a cool capture, which is the frog, and a great tutorial, but couldn't beat the Great Plateau in Breath of the Wild. The music was great and brought a fancy feel into the area, and what I liked most was the airships, which are shot down by Bowser. It would be really cool to see the air battle where the Cap's airships against Bowser. I think that would be really cool and a nice little treat to see. There are three main reasons why I rank the Moon Kingdom so much higher on the list compared to the Cloud Kingdom, when they both had boss fights with Bowser in them. The first main reason is the feels. The music, low gravity, and fact that you can see your home planet next to you adds to the atmosphere. Get it? Atmosphere, planet. Never mind. The second reason is that it had so much more to do than the Cloud Kingdom. There was the octopuses flying in the air that were trying to get you. There were so many little challenges and moons to find, and there was the underground bit with the lava. The last reason is the beautiful end to an amazing game. The music, I think it was called Break Free Let Away or something like that. That compared with the fun boss fight that was very intense, and the fact that you can turn into Bowser. Oh my gosh, this is the first time in a game, I believe, that you can literally be Bowser. So cool to actually become your enemy. That is why I ranked the Moon Kingdom at number 10. The Mushroom Kingdom takes the number 9 spot. One factor that goes into that is that you can become Yoshi. Another fun thing is the Mario 64 level. Getting the skin or the outfit from it was very cool. You can also fight the bosses from the mainline kingdoms. That was a lot of fun. They may be harder, but sometimes I still play them even though I've gone the moons, just because it's so much fun. You can also explore Peach's castle where the toads are. It's very cool. You can also see Peach and Tiara, which is pretty awesome. Swimming into the number 8 spot is the Lake Kingdom. This kingdom had feels and elements from Zora's Domain from the Legend of Zelda series. This kingdom was beautiful. The color scheme was amazing, with the purple and pink elements mixed in with the peach and blue. Yeah, it was just amazing. I just wish there was a better boss than the Broodals, but the locals were really cool and the goal was pretty cool with the dress. Also, you can capture Cheep Cheep, and the kingdom felt small, but it felt like it didn't need to be very big. It felt so relaxing and calming. The clear sphere underwater was a really cool place for the inhabitants to live. The relaxing and calming Seaside Kingdom takes the number 7 spot with ease. The great big open area provides a nice landscape for the kingdom to excel in. The carbonated water was a really nice idea, and the captures were some of my favorites. The sunset at the end is truly beautiful, and the music just calming and relaxing. Perfectly captures the essence of a beach. Bowser's Kingdom takes the number 6 spot. This kingdom was filled with Japanese culture and amazing architecture. The kingdom had really nice music, some of my favorite in the entire game. The boss at the end with the brutal machine was truly intense. The bird capture was also very fun and very useful in some scenarios. I loved the colored clouds and the moon in the background, and the scene where Bowser goes through it is truly a masterpiece. This really does take the number 6 spot. The Luncheon Kingdom brings us to number 5 on the list. This kingdom was weird and bizarre, but amazing. A food-themed kingdom, perfect for Mario Odyssey. I didn't play many Mario games, so when I got Mario Odyssey, it was a whole new realm of video games for me. A lot of people said that this kingdom didn't meet their expectations, but I didn't have any expectations, so when I saw it, I was blown away. This kingdom was creative, it was colorful, the capture was pretty cool, and the lava was heating the place up. The locals were cool too, and the music was amazing. The kingdoms around this part of the list are all amazing. It was so hard to rank them. So don't think that the Luncheon Kingdom is so much worse than the Sand Kingdom, which takes the number 4 spot. This kingdom was huge, just like a perfect desert, but it was red sand, which I really liked how they shook stuff up a bit, which was just what Mario Odyssey had. The Jaxie was really fun to use, and the music was amazing. I love how the main area was the ruins, but there were also lots of little areas like the Oasis and Upside Down Pyramid. Those were really cool. I love how the Upside Down Pyramid added that bizarreness to the game, which Mario Odyssey excels with, and I liked how there was a little bit of storyline to it, with the ice and the darkness around it at nighttime. Thought it really added to the amazingness of the kingdom. Number 3 goes to the action-packed Wooded Kingdom. The Steamworks provided a nice landscape for the kingdom to thrive in. There was so much color with the trees and the maroon-colored Steamworks and the yellow robots. It was such an amazing sight to see. The local robots were so cool to interact with, and the deep woods with the Tyrannosaurus Rex was so intense. You go down there and it's almost like Jurassic Park, where you can hear its footsteps and it's almost chasing you, and you can take control of it. It's almost like Jurassic Park in the T-Rex's perspective. I think that this kingdom had so many cool enemies, and the boss fight was so interesting. How you had to dodge its laser beams and then save the flowers. I thought it was pretty interesting. That's why it takes the number 3 spot. Nintendo went out of their comfort zone to make the number 2 spot on the list the Metro Kingdom. This kingdom perfectly captures the excitement of New York City and brings the kingdom to life. You can climb up skyscrapers, do jump ropes, see humans, and find out that Mario isn't a human. You can capture taxis. You can play the first Mario levels. It's amazing. And okay, one of my favorite gaming moments of all time, the new Donk City Festival. Alright, everyone, listen for the Gamers National Anthem.
Here we go, off the rails. You know it's time to raise our sails. It's freedom like you never knew. Bags or a pass, say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you.
favorite Super Mario Odyssey Kingdom. It is the Cascade Kingdom. This kingdom perfectly captures the essence of Nintendo's powerful excitement. You can capture a dinosaur, there's chain chomp, you can go across a bridge with a waterfall, and then you can jump up, throw your hat, jump off of it, and see a triceratops. It's crazy, it's exciting, it's the perfect area after a tutorial. It is my favorite Super Mario Odyssey Kingdom. It is perfect. There's color, there's music, the music is out of this world. It's just amazing. It's the perfect size. The boss is exciting. You can go in 2D Mario. It's just amazing. It perfectly captures Mario Odyssey. That's why it's my favorite Super Mario Odyssey Kingdom. Thank you. Potato Sensei,